Welcome to the Disabled Podcast, starring your host, Christian Reitz.
Hot dog, let's go!
Welcome to the Disabled Podcast, the show that incorporates disabilities with the magic of Disney. Welcome to this week's episode entitled the Season 4 Kickoff. Be sure to use our hashtag the Disabled Podcast when sharing this podcast to all of your social media platforms. Now again, that's hashtag the Disabled Podcast when sharing this podcast to all social media platforms. And now, here is your host, Christian Reitz. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. And in fact, welcome back to another season number 4 of the Disabled Podcast. Guys, I am so excited for what season 4 has to offer. And what I want to do in this episode is give you just a very brief few minutes of an overview of what I'm expecting and what you can expect for this season of the Disabled Podcast. And by the way, if you're new here, go ahead and check out season 1, 2, and 3 on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, and even more to come in season 4. So if you're listening on any other podcast streaming platform, welcome. Go ahead and check out season 1, 2, and 3. And follow us along on season 4 so that way you do not miss another moment of the Disabled Podcast and all the magic that this season number 4, has to offer. So what I want to do in this episode is just kind of give you guys a little bit of a brief overview of what you're going to expect for the next several episodes and in this season. So again, like I've said in season 3, if you remember, I think it was a couple episodes back, what we're going to be doing is a brand new segment, and it'll be every few episodes called Hometown Magic. Now, this is where I'm going to be interviewing friends of mine who are in my hometown, or friends of mine who have been in my hometown and have moved away, but they are starting their own small businesses. So I want to highlight some of these friends of mine that have started their own small businesses so that way you can meet some of my friends that I've gotten to know over the years. Now, on top of that, another episode that we're going to do this season that I am super duper excited about is an episode on the Disney college program. I've got some friends of mine who have been in the college program, who have just gotten out recently from the college program, and who are currently in the Disney college program. So if you're a college student, and maybe you're a disabled college student, and you're wondering, well, how can I get involved in the Disney college program? What's it all about? How can I be involved with the Disney college program and what they have to offer? Well, in that episode, we're going to talk about all things related to the Disney college program. Now, in one of the episodes as well, here in just a couple weeks, actually, probably episode 3, maybe episode 4, what we're going to be talking to, I'm going to be talking to a friend of mine whose name is George Foley. Now, George Foley was a former Disney Imagineer, or is a former Disney Imagineer, who is now in the U.S. military. Guys, George Foley has been a part of some of the most amazing projects in the Disney theme parks, literally not just Walt Disney World, not just Disneyland in California or California Adventure, but he's been involved all over the world at different Disney theme parks. And so we're going to talk to him about what it's like being behind the scenes of working for Disney in Imagineering. He's a former Disney Imagineer. Guys, I am so excited for that interview. We're just going to pick his brain a little bit and get to know him personally, about military life, what it's like for him now, but also some of the lessons that he's learned from being a part of the Disney community that he's been able to take with him into the military. So you do not want to miss that episode. Now, of course, we're going to talk into some episodes about some of the new things that are coming to Disney parks here in the near future, as well as like Hollywood Studios with some of the brand new things that are happening there, as well as Magic Kingdom and some of the other theme parks really that are coming in the U.S. That have been revealed and announced in D23 over the last several months and online in really the last year or two. So I'm so excited, guys, for those episodes to happen. That's just some of the brief overviews, guys, of some of the things you can expect. Now, another one of the segments I want to do for this podcast season number 4, is I want to actually do Q&A sessions. So every single episode of the podcast, I want to encourage you to drop a question in the comments down below of whatever streaming platform you are listening to or watching me on right now. and just ask me questions about what it's like living with a disability, what's it like traveling to Walt Disney World with a disability, accommodations or things like that, what it's on the cruise line. Ask me any questions you would like. I want to do some Q&A episodes just for you so that way you can kind of get to know me a little bit and get to know some of my thought process behind the Disabled podcast and the topics that I create when it comes to these types of podcasts. So, guys, again, this is a very short episode. I wanted to do just a very brief 7 minute, really a 7 minute introduction to some of the podcast episodes that you're going to hear in the season 4 of the Disabled podcast. Guys, I hope that you will stick with me on this journey of the Disabled podcast, season 4 of the Disabled podcast. Guys, do not miss a single second of it. Be sure to go and check out the Facebook page where I will make all kinds of announcements in the upcoming weeks. Every podcast episode will be every 2 weeks at 7:30 p.m. So be sure to stay tuned to that Facebook page to hear or to really read upon what these episodes are going to be about and when they will be announced. Guys, this season, like I said, is going to be the most epic season yet. You do not want to miss another moment, especially in season 4 of the Disabled podcast. Stick with me, guys. It's sure to be an amazing season. I promise you, you will love this season. Guys, the Disabled podcast is going to be bigger and better than ever in season 4. So, guys, with all of that being said, have a wonderful day, everybody, and we'll see ya
Real soon.
Thank you for joining us for this week's episode of the Disabled podcast. Be sure to use our hashtag the Disabled podcast when sharing this podcast to all of your social media platforms. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see ya real soon.